All right. The next thing I wanted to discuss were the Houston Astros, man. They're 7-9 through the first 16 games. They've already had multiple incidents. You have guys like Jose Altuve hitting below the Mendoza line. The Astros are 20th in hitting, according to Fangraphs. In pitching, they are 19th in pitching. So 20th in hitting, 19th in pitching.
As a team,
Again, as a team, a 7-9 record. You have guys like Jose Altuve hitting below the Mendoza line. I know Carlos Correa is having a good season so far, but I think George. I always want to call him Jorge Springer, man. I don't know why this happens. George Springer, in the mid twos. The power is down.
Alex Bregman 224.
Okay. I think Yuli's having a good season.
Michael Brantley
making that up.
Michael Brantley's still having a good season, which I'm so happy for because I've always loved Michael Brantley. I always still picture him in an Indians uniform for some reason, but he's 308 on base 390. So I think he's still as solid of a hitter as I always imagined.
And he was a solid hitter with Cleveland, you know.
He was. That's what I'm saying. Like, and they're striking out a lot too,
yell.
man.
You don't have to yell, man.
They're striking out at it.
Yeah, I saw that. Their strikeout rate is up. They're talking about Zach Greinke potentially getting traded again.
Damn.
I don't know where he would go, but as it stands right now, I think they are good enough to make it to the postseason based on their record.
Because of the expanded playoffs, yep.
But I think, I don't know. It's only been 16 games for them, but I think that could we say officially now that they're not the same team without the cheating, man?
I can't say that because it's
like still... is this the real Jose Altuve, or is the one that we've come to know and love, the one that I traded away to you for nothing?
I would have to say that I'm not ready to write them off as a bad team yet because it has only been 16 games, so they could turn it around in the last 2 weeks and still be in the playoff hunt and just tear it up. I would almost have to say that I need to see until everything is back to normal in terms of like season length. If we can start gauging things like in terms of a 162 game season again, I can make a better judgment. Yeah, it's shocking to see guys like Altuve hitting so poorly, but it is still pretty early. It really only has been 16, 17 games. So I'm not ready to say that, but I understand if everyone else agrees that there's clearly something wrong with them and not cheating, like they can't keep up now. I'm just not ready to. I'm not there yet.
So recently, Ramon Laureano charged the dugout after he was plunked for the second time in the game. This time it was a curveball right between the numbers, which typically you think is on purpose. Nothing happened, though. He took first base, and then all of a sudden, him and Alex Cintron, who's a coach for the Astros now, are chirping back and forth at each other, and you see Ramon Laureano go after Cintron. And by the way, I don't know if you've seen these videos, but they're surfacing on all over Twitter where Cintron is talking shit, and as soon as Laureano charges him, he has two players come in front of him and then a third player, so he's like hiding behind three guys.
Yeah.
Laureano came out yesterday and apologized. He said, "I regret charging him because he's a loser."
A
suspension is understandable, but I hope it's not that many games. At the end of the day, I'm here to win the World Series with the Oakland Athletics, this wonderful group of guys. I don't want to be a distraction. Obviously, I am right now. Hey, I've already moved on. I'm facing Julio Teheran today, and that's all I'm thinking about right now. So he takes responsibility, and apparently Cintron says something about his mother or something.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, he instigated it.
He instigated it for sure. He took first base. Why are you chirping at him? Like, that's it. Like,
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Finish your thought.
So Laureano also added, after explaining why he charged Cintron, he said, "Every day I wake up with the motivation to be with them." He's talking about his parents. "They sacrificed their life for me. They made the tough decision to let their own kid go to the States by himself and follow his own dreams. I've been away from my family for 10 years. It's been tough to be away from them. Any chance I have to be with him, I feel like I'm in heaven. So for him to say that to me about my mom, it doesn't sit well. I've got a fire inside me right away. I got a fire inside me right away in that second. So I get it. I understand. You just got plunked between the shoulders. You just exchanged words with the pitcher. You have this guy on the bench talking shit about my parents who, it's COVID-19. I haven't seen them in 10 years. And I have to worry about their health. I get it, man. I don't blame Laureano, but unfortunately he's gonna get suspended, and I'm not sure how many games it's gonna be.
Man, that Astros organization, because I don't think I've ever seen a coach instigate something like that. And if you look at the John Boy breakdown, he actually took the step. He actually like stepped forward as if he was about to charge him a little bit, and then that's what set off Liriano. So yeah, that Astros organization just keeps striking out left and right. It's like, who's hiring these guys?
I don't know, man.
I could almost imagine we're not going to hear an apology from this guy.
Probably not. And to be honest with you, it wouldn't be fair, but I don't think people would be too upset if they give Laureano like a slap on the wrist, like one game or some shit like that. I know it's not gonna happen because of the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think people would be particularly upset. Astros fans would be, but fuck them at this point.
Yeah,
Sorry, Astros fans. I just
so
I just
yeah,
cursed out a whole fan base.
back to when he got pegged the second time. It looked like it was a breaking ball, and he was more or less. I know he was upset at the time, so I don't want to just act like Liriano was being innocent, because he just kept saying like, you got to snap your wrist to get that ball in. It's like, bro, just take the base. Like you're leaving the door open at this point. You know what the Astros have been going through. I could imagine all those players are on edge, like Carlos Correa ready to fight off Joe Kelly. He should have just shut the hell up and kept it moving. You just struck out. So
Right.
I think all those players are on edge. Guys like I mentioned, Carlos Correa, are just waiting for a reason to defend themselves because they've had it at this point. They're still young. Like, just imagine me and you dealing with all this criticism, even though we cheated. Like, just imagine all of us dealing with all this crap. So I'm not gonna act like Liriano did everything right.
Right.
But it was that coach that instigated it. So I actually hope that coach gets a harsher suspension. And yeah, that it's unfortunate. It makes for exciting TV. But Astros once again in the news for the wrong reasons.
And it was to piggyback off of your point, the Athletics are also the best team in baseball, and they were riding like an 8-game win streak at that point. They lost their first game yesterday, so it was an 8-game extended to 9, and then Mike Trout put the nail in the coffin in the 8th inning yesterday. But bad timing for Laureano. I'm surprised that they haven't announced a suspension yet. Maybe there won't be one. I don't know. I'd be shocked though, considering that it incited a brawl. Like, there was a lot of people on top of each other. And you're not supposed to do that.
If the Joe Kelly one brought on an 8-game suspension,
right?
I still think 8 games for Liriano will be too harsh.
Yeah,
but but then again, like we're so now I'm saying, yeah, hopefully MLB doesn't go too harsh. If the Joe Kelly incident was 8 games, Liriano's has to be more.
Yeah,
but we don't want it to be more. So
Joe Kelly's a pitcher though, so maybe it won't be that much more.
Yeah, but Joe Kelly never even hit him.
I know.
And there wasn't even a brawl. It was just a very like, well, bro, what did you say to me? And Carlos Correa, yeah, bro, keep walking. Yeah. I just struck out, but yeah, we can duke it out right here. And the guy's like, you're a baby.
Yeah, if anything, Carlos Correa was,
didn't get anything,
inciting it, and he didn't get anything.
He didn't get anything. But so do we really think that MLB is gonna do the moral thing here and slap Liriano on the wrist when they gave Joe Kelly 8 games for not hitting anyone and not starting a brawl? So yeah. Why do I feel like MLB is gonna go one step further? It's like 20-game suspension, like 1/4 of the season. Get out of here.
And we're gonna reward the Astros with 10 wins for this. We apologize, Astros. No, they're gonna sit back and they're gonna pull an A-Rod. Here's our daily A-Rod mention right there. You want to know what the A-Rod is? Is doing what you think looks good, but makes you look silly at the end of the day. Like it's not the smart decision. Like when A-Rod kisses Rob Manfred's ash on ESPN on that first game between the when Thunder struck the back of Rob Manfred's head. That's what I call an A-Rod. Doing what I think is the right thing or looks good, but it makes me look silly and dumb.
To err is human. And the guy is just a human being, man. Like, damn it.
Oh my god. Sorry, man. I just had to throw that out there. That just came to me right now, man. Damn, I'm good. Anyway,